Hi there, folks. Mauro here once again. After some well-deserved vacations, came back. My wife had a somewhat of a serious health issue, so it took a couple weeks away from me again. When I came back, mid February, so beginning of March. Since last week, I've been trading and spotting possible entries, and this week full-time trading once again. I'm going to talk to you about a few things. I think I mentioned, well, at least I mentioned the EURGBP trade that I had in mind, and I had another trade on Euro Japan Yen. I think it was last week too. But anyways, I want to show you a couple of opportunities that showed up that presented for pound and for the pound dollar, and uh, today's trade is pretty much a counter trend trade, and last week's trade was also could be called a counter trend trade because the EMA crossover actually issued for longs, and I actually took a short, which I'm still holding. But anyways, the first trade was taken basically based on this consolidation right here, as you can see on this particular feed, not on my other feed, but this on this particular feed. Um, it shows a gap, and this gap would most likely be covered. On my other feed, there's no gap, and I most likely on other feeds there's not this gap is not present. But anyways, dropping down to H4, I'm gonna try to have a look at this consolidation a little bit closer. And if we, in fact, if we measure the 50% stake or the fair value of this particular consolidation, um, and we look for a potential return to this particular level, and obviously make betting on U.S. dollar strength, and also right at the 50% line, it was a support level, as you can see, around the 1.5543 give and take, 1.5540 level. There was a nice support right around this level, as you can see here, and also on daily. Very clear support level. Let me try to zoom in. So this was a kind of a no-brainer trade for me, and if you were to measure the fib obviously would not make you want to take this trade. But more and more I've been confident about these sideways consolidations. More and more, it's been giving me more confidence on taking trades, even though the retracement level itself would not match either support resistance level or a 50% level. So anyways, this was a good opportunity to take a trade, and that's what I did last week. So yeah, this was the first opportunity to trade. As you can see, price just made just a little bit above it. Actually, it reached 1.5554, some 11 pips from my actual entry, give or take. And today I took on my other broker I took this other trade, and so far so good. Right now, daily EMAs is not quite showing a bearish crossover, but most likely this pair will follow the euro and will drop further. Anyways, I thought it was a nice opportunity to make at least a 100 pip run or so. Looking on to, you know, perhaps take some profit around here and then let it run perhaps till here, if so. So at least I'm looking for at least 100 110 pips profit, nothing too fancy. I know there's plenty of news coming up tomorrow, NFP. So yeah, this is a trade that I took, also based on of course, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to mention why did I take this trade. It was based on this sideways consolidations. Consolidation. Sorry. Look at it and look how many hours it spent, you know, consolidating. And if you measure the fair value for it, as you can see, I have this blue line already in place. It matches, pretty much matches. The price made it to it and started to, you know, go up. So yeah, pretty nice trade, also in my opinion. Yeah, I'll be looking for some take profit around here, and then move my stop loss and let it run, and perhaps take everything out here. But yeah, a good opportunity to buy as well. Counter trend trade pretty much because of the current US dollar picture strength, and you know. Anyways, two trades in the pound dollar, very clear trades in my honest opinion. Euro pound, I was expecting price to make it to this consolidation right here, very visible on H4, as you can see. A sideways movement as well, very clear sideways consolidation. Obviously I was expecting a third thrust up and then a drop. It didn't happen, still didn't happen, but it doesn't mean it won't happen anytime soon. So I'm still waiting for the setup to come through. And if we go to the 50% line, this is the 50%, and if we take it all the way down, as you can see, the 79% retracement level, pretty much in confluence with the fair value of this consolidation. So this is, I guess, another no-brainer trade. Looking forward to it. And yeah, stop loss won't be too big, so you know, I guess it's a good opportunity to make some money. If you want to consider too, there's probably some resistance around here. So yeah, I guess it's a pretty good level to be a seller on the euro pound pair. Okay, on to the euro yen. As I had mentioned on the thread, this was a trade that I took. Pretty much, it's a sell that I took based pretty much on this consolidation right here. As you can see, pretty much looks like a head and shoulders formation, and it had a pretty aggressive bar down and a subsequent move down. Very notable and very clear on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, it dropped convincingly up, and a return at it would be a nice opportunity to sell, in my opinion. Having in mind that this is a pair that has been bearish, very bearish lately. Although lately, more recently, it has been going sideways. But all in all, there was also this this pause, this consolidation right here. And as you can see, this blue line pretty much cuts all of these consolidations, and it goes even more so. It goes even more so on the 50% of this particular consolidation right over here, as you can see. The 50% line is right at the blue line, and a return to the at least the 79% retracement level went to the 50%, issued a nice drop. So yeah, pretty decent opportunity to make some cash, as I did, and recently I closed the whole trade for a nice profit. Yeah, as you can see, here's the 100% line. This is the 162%, and took the final profits here. So, pretty decent trade, in my honest opinion. Although the pair is not really trading, has not been really trending lately, but yeah, I guess pretty nice ops going on everywhere. Yep. So this is it. I'll try to get back sooner than later, with more opportunities and more setups as the market goes. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.